It's not just about learning a bunch of facts and then spitting it up for a test. It's really about pushing yourself as a student and as a person.
People think it's more of like a military class when it's sort of just a way to learn how to be a good citizen in general.
JROTC is a citizenship program where you learn about what it means to be a good citizen for this country through a military lens. So it's not exactly a military recruiting program. It's teaching you about the military and teaching you what it means to be good to this country and to yourself and to your peers.
Eventually, I would like to join the military, and even though this is not strictly a military class, it does sort of give me some knowledge about how like the military works.
I think one of the coolest things about this program is nowhere else in the high school would you be able to learn about aerospace engineering, history, leadership, and play dodgeball all in the same week.
It's a lot more like diverse in what you do. So you have things like drill and PT and 2 classes.
One is with the Master Sergeant, and you talk about things like attitude, mental health, that kind of thing, and leadership skills really. And with the major you learn, this year we're learning about cultural studies. So for example, conflict in the Middle East. Currently we're learning about Asian culture and how that affects our country and the world.
JROTC's fun because the teachers are great.
All the different activities, whether it's field trips, community service, drill team, which is my favorite, all of it, writing checks and learning about stress and how to cope with it.
As high schoolers, we have to deal with stress constantly every day, so it's learning how to manage it and make sure it doesn't sort of control our lives.
It's cadet run for the most part, so we're making decisions and like leading peers. You learn a lot of valuable lessons and things that you can carry on throughout your life.
I've learned how to collaborate with people. I've learned how to push through times when it's really frustrating to work with people.
I know that I was definitely a little bit apprehensive to see uniforms because when I saw uniforms I knew nothing about them, and for all I knew anyone wearing a uniform was part of the military. But I very quickly learned that we all wear our uniforms because we can do that to distinguish ourselves and to keep ourselves neat and organized. And I really appreciate that, that once in a while we get to remind ourselves of what it's like to dress formally and neatly and adhere to some guidelines.
So in JROTC there's different ranks and ribbons, so getting to earn all those kind of lets you become the better version of yourself.
I know that one of the cooler things about my uniform, and I think all of my fellow students can agree, is that we get to wear ribbons and achievements, and those things to us are very special because it indicates that someone has gone out of their way to do something good for this program, for the school, or for their community. And I really appreciate that people here are recognized for a good personality, goodwill, and an effort to do something to impact their communities in a positive way.
It's important to me because everyone in JROTC is welcomed and we're like a big family. We're all supportive, we all help each other, and it's overall just one of the best experiences I've had. Helps me get through high school.
This is a class that can really help you as an individual.